Hello, David. So I'm very happy to having you here for talking about our passion for movies and creating movie because we are both filmmaker and you are also
I am the old generation, you are the new generation.
yeah, but to be honest, I have a lot of things to learn from your generation because I mean, you know a lot of beautiful stuff. Right now, we lack. New generation can lack. We have technology, but you guys, you create with 35 millimeters, and you
It was
cannot
much harder.
watch the footage quickly like we do now on the monitor. So
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, we had to wait until the film was processed and printed and
Yeah.
put into reels, and then we could break it down and put it on the moviola and look at it. It was the same process, but it was much more complicated.
Yeah. Great, great, great. So anyway, what when you start because I know you were the director of photography of Bloodsport, right?
Yes, and
So
before that,
okay,
I'd been the director of photography on 2 Clint Eastwood movies,
yes, of course. Bronco Billy.
Bronco Billy and Any Which Way You Can.
Yeah, I really love both movie, and I have on DVDs. So
Good,
and
bravo,
yeah,
thank you.
yeah, I'm still a fan of DVDs. I know. So yeah, and what impression when you feel like the way right now they do action movies and back in the days like on like in the 80s with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Stallone, Schwarzenegger,
Yes.
big action star, and right now you have a new generation like Scott Atkins or Tony Jaa or Donnie Yen or even Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude is still active. Jean-Claude's still working on movies.
Yes,
So
but he's
when
not
you
the new
watch,
generation.
yeah, when you watch some action, what is your point when you that's the technology or what is different right now for you?
Well, the difference depends on the film. If you're talking about John Wick
Yeah,
or Atomic Blonde, these are big $100 million productions. We made all of our movies for $2-3 million,
yeah.
so they have a lot more toys to play with. The
Oh,
techniques are basically the same.
yeah,
But they have a lot better ways of fixing it with DVD with digital. I think of John Wick in the fight with all the knives. We couldn't do that because
yeah,
it's all added. Those knives aren't real knives; they're DGI. They're digital knives.
yeah.
But there's
True.
so many things that you can do that I love the new technology. The people who are doing the John Wick franchise worked with me on True Vengeance, was stunt coordinator.
Yeah,
And they're just brilliant, brilliant young filmmakers. I love all of their films, and I'm so thrilled and proud of their work because it's taking things to a whole new level as far
yeah,
as action.
yeah, yeah. Definitely, I have watched John Wick on the theater, and I was very impressed of the performance, even for the acting because. Um, yeah, Daniel Bernat was
Yes,
yeah. So he's very amazing. So I think he has a lot of charisma. He's very good martial artist too. So
yeah,
I think
he's a stunt coordinator and
yeah,
a stuntman, co-star, action actor.
yeah, yeah,
He can really do it all. He's very brilliant.
yeah. He is definitely for sure. And yeah, and those type of yeah, like you said about budget. Yes, it's always like that. That's why sometimes when we talk about the other young filmmaker, when we talk about example when we create action movies, and if you don't have too much budget, like I said, you have to figure this out, how much you have and the time you have, and also what you can do, and don't compare to movies like a blockbuster movie because it's impossible when you don't have this budget. You have to just look around you and said, okay, be creative. But sometimes people cross the line, and I said, that's you destroy your movie because you try to put your energy and your action yeah, too high, you know, and
Yeah,
be just be, the story and good acting and also good fight scene. That's it.
that's
Don't,
all you need. That's
yeah,
all you need.
exactly. And don't try to put too much explosion like helicopter, bam, bam, stuff like that, CGI and stuff. Because when, if you have 10 millions of dollars, you can make it for
Yeah.
sure.
There's a great new film out with Chris Hemsworth called Extraction.
Exactly.
My God.
Unbelievable.
I've watched the movie several times. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It's just it's a nonstop action stunt, big explosion, big action movie. And the director came out of doing, I think, martial arts or stunt coordinating, things like that. It's just brilliant, brilliantly done. And they
Yeah.
had, and I watched the end credits. It goes on for 5 minutes. I mean, they had a lot of money and a lot of people to do this. They did it all like in Thailand, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant.
And and that's why you know
But
people.
we can't always do that. We have to just take what we have, take our few $100,000 or $50,000 and
Yeah.
stick to what we have.
Exactly, because sometimes some people I know they think it's too big, and I said no, don't think it's too big because otherwise your movie will look like shit. So
That's right.
so try good story. Is that's why when I do with my own project, I pay attention a lot of the emotion of the acting. That's important because if you don't have the too much budget, go very deep on good performance.
Characters.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right. How much action did James Dean or Marlon Brando need?
yeah,
None. No, no action necessary.
no, yeah, yeah. Because to be honest, yes, James Dean and Marlon Brando are a big star, charisma. You know, you said
That's right.
that.
Because when you had that charisma, if you have that charisma on the screen, you could just look at that charisma.
Yeah,
That
you're right.
charisma. That's why the man who directed their movies, Elia Kazan, said casting is 90% of the job. Because
True.
if you cast a James Dean or a Marlon Brando in a movie, you have nothing to do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's true. That's why even when I see the first time when I was young, very young, the first Van Damme Bloodsport,
Yeah,
yeah, what it takes.
that's right. He has a certain kind of charisma. And because he brought something to martial arts that had never been at martial arts before.
Yeah, true.
Because he was handsome, because he had a French accent, he brought women to martial arts movies. He brought the ladies to the audience. The ladies never went to see martial arts movies after before that.
Yeah,
JCVD brought the ladies to the audience because they wanted to see him show his ass. And
yeah,
they wanted to hear his accent. He was cute. Bravo.
yeah.
That's charisma.
That's charisma, exactly. And that's why that's funny we talk about that because when I talk with the distributor, that's what they want. They said because the producer of my movies, you know, he said, yeah, but why they don't put this name around you? And I said, they know the market. They know the market. They know how it works. So we don't need. They distribute for over more than 20 years. So they know their job. So they release a lot. They work. They are working with Scott Atkins.
Yeah, sure. I
So
like Scott. I would like to work with Scott because Scott's got he's got a different kind of charisma, but he's a good man.
yeah,
I saw that interview he did with Daniel Bernhardt.
yeah, yeah.
And
But I have a chance to do a training with him in UK. So I train for the weekend with him for a seminar he gave in UK. It was
wonderful.
wonderful. I spent a great time. He's He's amazing martial artist. He's
Yeah,
amazing for this generation. He is the best. But like I said, for me, example, what I want, it's more like a different type of action because I love drama. So I love acting more. I love do punching, kicking, but I want to give more about emotional
sure.
character. That's my type of style. What I want to do, I can do the. I don't want to copy nobody. I prefer to have my own style. I can do the split. I can do this and this, but I do like a homage on the movie just for fun because I was with Michel Kissy.
That's
I was
right.
with him, so we did. Yeah, let's do this on the split on the bench and stuff. So I do it. Even when I was in Los Angeles with Bob Wall, he said, "Let's do the nunchucks for Bruce Lee and stuff." So I said, "Yes, of course, it's an homage." And so sometimes it's good to put those references. That's why some people are very excited. They said, "Oh yeah, we want to see um, like before, like nunchucks, like forms and stuff." Because right now they lost something on with the heart. When you see martial art movies, that's why kickboxer, bloodsport are big, even right now,
Yeah.
because you can feel the emotion, the music, that's why I have a good soundtrack on Borrowed Time, aka Denard, because the guy, I said I need something very drama. I need some 80s style line. It depends of some note of the
Yeah.
scene. It does people when they hear that they say, "Oh, that's remember that. I remember this." I said yes because I won't give the best on the past. You know, I won't give that. So we have to show to the young generation, send the same good message we have used to be back in time. Because right now, when you watch too much action, it's boom, bam, bim, bam, boom, bam, bing, blood and stuff. And that's cool, that's fancy. But I love some old movies because when you see that, the way they do that, and also the way the story, that's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Right
I
now
see a
we
lot.
lost.
I see a lot of action that's just action for action's sake. It's just people shooting guns at each other and never dying.
Yeah, but they
It's
sometimes
stupid. It's
that's
stupid.
stupid. That's the problem, and the problem right now, and that's why I'm a little bit versatile. I love do action, drama, and also horror a little bit. I can do three different type because I love to work on different type. But of course, I'm martial artist because I start this business cause to Bruce Lee, Jean-Claude, and everything. But for now, uh, when you became a little bit more mature, you know what you can do, and you know yourself. So you
Yes.
know what you can do and what you can't do.
Yeah, that's good. That's right. That's always necessary.
Yeah. And so yeah, I'm very happy also to watch Kickboxer because you did a great job for this film too, and the the cinematography is very marvelous, and even now when you watch the movie, it don't look old. It looks still, like modern.
Yeah, well, those films, because they were done in Hong Kong and Bangkok, they had a certain mystery and beauty to them that was all brought from the location. And we had John Claude, and we had very good actors around him. We had good story, and we didn't have too big of a budget. We didn't make too big of a movie. It was all simple conflicts, and I think that's what helped it. But those movies are very special. They keep playing. They keep going on, and that's a good lesson for the young generation.
Yeah,
You don't need CGIs. You don't need helicopters. You don't need automatic weapons. You need emotion. You need fighting. You need action, and
yeah.
it can be in the ring action, but it can be simple.
Yeah, that's true. That's good what you said, and it's very interesting because when you watch too much fancy stuff, you lost like the real interest of realistic movie, you know. So like when I watch also Bronco Billy or the other Clint Eastwood, you did the comedy or the comedy one with the monkey. That's my I you know you watch this and that's entertaining. You know that's you know what I mean. So it's very you can watch this and eat good pizza, popcorn, and you enjoy. You spend great time. And now that's difficult to. That's too much violence for nothing.
Yeah. Which film were you talking about that I did?
No, the Clint Eastwood movies
Oh
with
yeah. Oh
the
yeah.
every
Those were really simple.
way you can.
Yeah, any which way you can. Yeah.
So I
That
love
was a
that.
that was a pretty big movie. That was a $10 million movie, but it had a lot of the basic thing was fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a big movie. It went all over the Southern California and the Grand Tetons and et cetera, and had a lot of characters, a lot of story. It had the monkey and it had fighting.
yeah, yeah. That's nah, even now because when a couple of months ago I remember I watched it again and I was laughing and stuff and I
Yeah,
said I spent a great time again because I think Clint is a great actor. He can be so serious and also a little bit funny and
yes,
that's amazing. That's amazing. I spend always great time to watch Clint Eastwood movie, even Western movie. You know, that's
me too.
yeah,
Yeah, he too. He's a very special actor and charisma and personality, and a brilliant director. I mean, he knows what he wants. He gets it, and he gets it on the rehearsal or the first take, and moves it on down the highway.
that's great. Yes, that's it's called talent.
That's right. No, he was a student of John Ford,
Yeah,
as I was, and John Ford never did more than three takes. And Clint cut that down. Clint said, "Ah, well, I don't need three. I'll just do the rehearsal, the first take, and move on." He's very underrated director, but he's brilliant.
yeah. Yeah, because I remember also this film with him. We directed. That's $1 million baby.
Yeah, that's right. $1 Million Baby. Yeah,
Yeah, it was very cool. So I enjoy it. It was sad, but good movie.
yeah. Again, that's all character.
Yeah,
That movie's all character.
yeah, that's very important, and that's what I want when
Look at Dirty Harry.
hmm?
All
Yeah, Dirty Harry. Yeah,
Those Dirty Harry movies were all character. I mean, there's a shootout, but there's not a car chase, there's not automatic weapons, there's not
no,
helicopters.
no.
It's character.
Yeah,
Good guys, bad guys.
yes, that's what I do for borrowed time, aka Denard. So yeah, I'm glad you love the scene you see for the part three we start in Europe. So I was really happy because I want good acting. When we do action, I want to keep it simple but straight to the point. So
Very
that's
good.
important.
Yeah, I remember when you were starting with your little handheld camera in the streets
Yeah,
of Paris. Was
yeah.
5 years ago, maybe more. How many years ago is that? Five?
Oof. More. I think we talked together each other for over 11 years.
11 years it's been. 11 years. And I admire so much your tenacity and your persistence and just taking that little idea of your camera in the streets of Paris and your friends, and all of a sudden you're in America with name actors. I said, wow, he's doing a wonderful job of making something start with something small and could grow organically. I was very pleased for you.
Thank you, David. I appreciate it, and I'm very happy you will be on board for the US part with us, and everybody is excited to having you and to be directed by you, and of course, because even for me, because I will be relaxed, just my acting, and that's it, you know, just my acting, and you can be yeah, receive advice from you, and it's always good because that's make me uh, elevate my work, and also to rethink about it and said, okay, let's do this like that in different way, and that's good, you know. And so that's why I'm very happy, and the part three of my project will be very phenomenal, because I learn all the time. I learn, but now I improve also, and that's good for the future, you know. For
Yes, very good.
so that's good for the future, because everyone start with small movies, you know, sometimes, and
And I've watched a lot of young people, young filmmakers, start with a small movie on a website series or something like that, and then it's picked up by HBO, and they're off to the races. I love seeing that. So that's why I'm very interested in working with you and in your work, because I think you're the next generation of martial arts, and I think that's fantastic.
thank you, David. And it's nice, it's good, that's make me more motivation again and again, of course, because but the good advice you can give to for an actor, what's type of advice you can give to a young actor, for like
Be
example,
yourself. Be yourself.
yeah,
That's just be yourself and make it simple. Plant your feet, look the other man in the eyes, and tell the truth.
yeah,
That's all you can do. Keep it simple. Watch the great actors if you like, but many of them will have their own style. Everyone has their own style when it comes to acting.
yeah, true,
Clint likes simplicity in the first take. Other actors like to, they don't get good until after take 15. Clint doesn't work with those actors, of course. But every actor has a different style, a different way of working. And the trick is to get everyone on the set to blend in and become a team, become a family.
yeah. It's very important to build a good relation with people who work with us, and that's very important, because right now we some people lost interest, and also cause to the ego, you know. They
Yeah.
are to the ego, you know.
There are all kinds of ways to working with actors. I believe in giving them their creativity. I believe in creating a safe space. So this is your parameters here. I keep all the production away from them. They shouldn't be aware of them. You can't do that with you, because when you're acting, you also do directing, and you understand a lot of the problems. I've had actors who never even knew there were production problems because I kept it away from them. When we did Lady Dragon, I kept Cynthia Rothrock and Richard Norton in a bubble. There were all kinds of awful Indonesian production problems I was having. Things were messed up every day, so bad. But I kept them in a bubble of acting. And a couple of years later, Richard called me from Indonesia and said, I'm over here, that they don't know what they're doing. There's no wardrobe. They don't have the keys to the location. They don't have the rights for us to shoot here. Why didn't you tell me? I said, Richard, you only had to ask me. I said, I kept you away. I had exactly all those problems when I was in Indonesia. You should have called me and told me what you were going to do beforehand. I would have told you to go to Hong Kong or the Philippines.
Yeah,
So that you have to keep that away from the actors. You have to not let that worry their heads. They need a bubble to create in. You let them create.
yeah,
You can prepare with them. You can go through every line with them. You can talk about motivation, or you can just let them be themselves, come in and do the job. That's all I had to do with Dennis Hopper.
yeah.
He didn't want to rehearse. He didn't want to read. He just wanted to come in. He prepares, comes in, and gives me the emotion. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. That's it. You know, that's it. And yeah, you know, sometimes when you feel that depend of which type of actors, like example, I was lucky to working with Costas and Luis Mondelor, as they are very amazing actor. So they are very fast and quick, you know, and
Yes.
that you know, we don't waste
They've
time.
they've done their homework.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's the important thing, is have actors who do their homework and come prepared. You find an actor that isn't prepared, fire them.
yeah.
Send
But
them away. Send them
yeah,
away.
they
Because
did.
they're gonna cost you.
Yeah, of course. But they did a great job, and I was impressed because they bam bam bam. We don't waste time, and they were impressed too because I said I know my line. Boom 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 boom. We are ready. Oh, sir, everything is set. We know. I know what I want. I said the location. We know the camera. I said okay, light. Okay, go, action, and we don't waste time.
That's right. That's how Mr. Eastwood works. And
So
and see, working that way, working very quickly, very efficiently, printing only one or two takes, the actors and the crew understand then what's required of them.
yeah, true.
And they show up prepared. And if they don't, gone.
Yeah, and that's very very important to figure this out everything, you know, because when you know what you want, like the director, you don't waste your time. You don't waste your time because
You
the
can't.
vision
There's
is
too much to do.
yeah, exactly, and no time for egos. That's why when I cast somebody, I want somebody very smart. Don't have time for ego actor. I remember a long time ago, a couple of years ago, it was in 2017. I have dealt with an ego actor, and I said no, no. I said I don't have time for this stupid things. I
Good.
don't. So I said, got the guy. He said, "Oh, I play this, I do this, I do that." Da, 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 da. I said, good. When I said I don't have time for joking, he was looking at me like that. Say, why you talk to me like that? I said, no, because you talk like that. You say I am big. I am the bigger actor, bigger than this. I said, I don't care. We are all on set the same. We have a works to do. The job needs to be done. That's it. I don't
That's it.
I
Period.
don't I don't want here if your shirt needs to be like that or like I don't have time for that. So be prepared, face to face, close up, we are wide shot, whatever, we're traveling, whatever it is, shot we need. Let's do this. That's it.
That's right.
Because this guy said no, no, we will not work together because I said you I don't want to put negativity on set. I need positivity. Of course, sometimes it's happened things because the rain or the light change and everything. It's life. But egos, no. Egos, that can be kill everything.
Very true.
That kill everything. If the guy, like example, I remember working with this poster with a guy who do a poster designer. He's a great designer. He is a great designer. He is. But the big problem, I said, it's not my fault if they change the poster. I said, why they don't love my work? And said, no, don't be offended. Your work is awesome. Your work is amazing. But when you sign a contract with distribution, they have rights to change the artwork, even the title.
That's right.
And you know that. You know that. And why they want to change the title for my film? Because I was scared. I said, it is what is all about. They said, no, the movie look great, but your title is cool, but we want to make it marketable, strong
You have
market
to,
with the title.
you have to let them do their job too.
Yeah. So that's why I said, okay, that's good because they work fast and I love that. You know, I never I hate waste my time. You know, when I do something and I have a goal. Of course, right now it's not our fault. COVID make difficult time for us. You know, that's
Yeah.
make difficult time. But I have to adapt. I have no choice. But believe me, we will be very good. We're very good when I will see you soon when I will be on set with you for the US part of Borrowed Time Part 3, you will be very happy because small crew, go on location, script, boom, 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 boom. That's it. And your vision, you can see, you can have your vision. You said, okay, I will take Milsha, take a pictures of location, join on the script. David will see the picture of location. You have something in your mind. Okay,
Sure.
let's do this like that. Done.
Yeah.
Done.
That's why I love the new technology because you can work so much quicker. I was used to working very fast, even in 35
Yeah.
millimeter.
Did you
Uh,
did you edit too? You edit
oh,
also?
yeah, of course. Yeah, I edited everything I ever shot. I started when I first began. I was a cinematographer slash editor.
Oh, yeah.
So I would shoot and then I would take the whatever I shot back and edit it. And that's
Yeah,
where
because
I learned to find all my mistakes.
I
That way.
think it's better. I think, like I said to my editor, I said if David can edit because you have your vision. I don't want if you have your vision of directing the way you want this shot is better because you can have your vision of the way because it can be if you direct and sometimes said, oh, why you chose this and this was better. Sometimes your vision.
I
Uh,
know all my shots and I
yeah,
usually shoot the shots to be edited a certain way. It can change, but when I did a film with Sandra Luck called Death Game, I
yeah.
didn't edit. I just shot the film. I was a cinematographer. And a few months after we had completed the shooting, the director asked Sandra and I to come to a screening. We're looking at the screening, and I'm in the screening. Sandra's like this because she's embarrassed. It's so bad. And I'm looking at the screen going, where's that shot? Where's that close-up? Where's that master shot? All through it was awful. So after the screening, the director takes the print and me and Sandra go back to the editing room and I find this shot and this shot and this shot and I show him how to make the scene better. The editor's fired. I'm the editor now
Wow.
because I knew where the shots were. I knew they weren't being used. The editor was just taking this shot and that shot. He wasn't doing his job. So that's how I became the cinematographer and editor on Death Game.
Yeah,
And and that impressed Sandra Locke, and that's how I got to Clint Eastwood.
oh, interesting.
Because because of the work. Again, because of the work.
Yeah, always. I think yeah, that's good to know and to hear because it's all about work and the way you because that's a passion, that's love, and that's important because if you put egos, that's bullshit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Very true. Very true. Yeah.
So, so that's why I think when I do my stuff for the film, I do on the I have my vision, but I know I don't want to waste my time when I'm with the cinematographer. I said, I know what I want. I said, I want this shot. You know that. I take some notes. I said, okay, that's done. And when I look at the footage, I know what I want. Sometimes he make mistake because I said, why you chose this? I told you to choose this one because I know my footage. I say, if you want to make it like example, I tell him he cut because I have a scene on the part where you didn't see yet this part because I have to rework a little bit this scene. And I tell him, I said, no, I tell him to 3 seconds like this, 3 seconds like that. And then because I type it, that's the number, because right now you cannot the number of the file, this MP4 70,000.3 you have at 10 seconds until this, you can pick up 4 seconds over here and you switch with the other. That's how it works. I said, you were the editor, so why? And because sometimes because he don't know martial art. And I said, you have to understand, I know martial art, so I know the move. So I said, if you put, yeah, okay, this move is stronger than this one, I agree with you, but I prefer the others because the movement is beautiful.
Yeah, sure. You have all kind. Everyone has their own way of directing or editing, and everyone has their own style. That's why it comes down to the director making the final decision.
Of course. But I won't make everyone happy, because I remember, oh my gosh, when I was on set on the first one of Anti-Hero. One guy said, I want my FaceTime. He was yelling and stuff. I want my FaceTime. I said, your FaceTime? You are your FaceTime. What talk about? He was crazy, the guy. The guy, he was the guy who work on the scene, when on the alley, and I fight with him quickly. He was not martial artist, and I teach him quickly how to do with a knife and stuff. I said, man, I said, I'm sorry, but you have to be careful, because if you work like this on set with big actors, you will be fired right away.
Immediately.
Yeah. So he goes, flash on the toilet.
That's right. Very true.
Flash on the toilet. That's it. But yeah, so we are all excited. So I give you the part of the script that it was in French, but we will have to translate in English soon as possible. And I have also work on the story for the Thai part, and it's gonna be a final final drama. So I don't want to spoil, but I want something very strong with the actress who played my mother.
Yeah.
So Catriona
Very
McCall,
good.
she's amazing. She's very. I was lucky, You know what is funny, because I saw her when I was young. I was 7 years old. On this French TV show. She's a UK actress.
Yeah.
And I was young, and she do a sci-fi movie, and I was impressed about the charisma, the beauty and stuff.
Sure.
And my dream was come true, because I direct her. I was, oh my
Isn't that
gosh.
nice? Isn't that amazing how things happen? Yeah.
Yeah, and also it's a dreams come true, because I have advice from the director of Kickboxer, cinematographer of huge movie and stuff, and that's an honor for us. Ron Smorenburg and Mark Stas are excited. Say, oh my gosh, so you got advice from David Worth? I said, yeah, because he won't make it help me for make it look good. So he won't make the film look good. So it will help us for the US part to make strong, very strong in the beginning. So we will have something very powerful, because you will love the what I've typed it on the script. It's a lot of good moments on acting and on drama, and a very nice fight scene. So that's why I need to have face to miss a good martial artist for make it.
Bravo.
So that's very important. But I have for this part best actor like Merrick, who played the doctor. You love him?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the black lady's Christina, who played the villain. She's had the red hair, the red hair at the
Yeah.
end. She's very sexy and stuff, and she played the villain, but she became good. But
Okay. So after this, after borrowed time is done.
yeah, that's the last one. That's the last one. Yeah.
What's the next? What's the next?
The next, I have.
Are you going to change something? Are you going to grow?
No, after I finished borrowed time, I've started some draft. Beside one is a thriller.
Okay, thrillers are good.
Yeah, so
Thrillers are good.
Yeah, it's a story about somebody like they kidnap. That's kidnapping, and that's very. The star of this movie will be a woman.
Okay.
And I will be a gangster.
She's good or bad?
In between.
Okay.
In between. So she's.
Okay.
I love character like she's good, she's bad. I won't let the audience like decide.
Okay.
And also I have also a good idea to written I know you don't love this gender, but I have a little bit sci-fi, like a story of people from space and stuff. So, but it's not. It's about space invader. Like Attack of the Body Snatcher.
Which one?
The Body Snatcher.
Oh, The Body Snatcher. That's a good movie. That's a brilliant film.
Yeah. So
Don
that's
Siegel.
yeah, that's typical like that. I want.
Well, that's the kind of sci-fi I like. It's simple.
Yeah,
You can do it in your home.
exactly.
Instead of, I don't like CGI, I don't like special effects, I don't like outer space. I'm fine to see it, but I don't want to spend my
No, I
time.
know you're right. So to be honest, when I watch movies, I don't love too much. I'm not huge fan of like Lord of the Ring and stuff. I watch it, of course, because
Yeah,
curiosity. Because
yeah,
when
but yeah, me too. I watch everything. But I don't want to worry about all those costumes and wardrobes and
yeah,
horses
me
and.
too, me too, because it's yeah, it's a lot when you have
I mean, like another good example is the the one that was on HBO recently. The
Game of
big,
Thrones.
yeah, the Song of Fire and Ice,
Yeah, 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 Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, huge. They spent $10 million on one episode,
Wow.
1 hour, $10 million, with all the horses and the attack and that. Oof.
That's huge. I have heard also.
This is wonderful. It's wonderful to have all that and be able to create all that. I don't know. For me, it's very complex. For me, I would like something. I'd like to two guys in a bar fighting is more fun for me.
Of course, and like the movies I really love of Scott is Debt Collector. Debt Collector. So
Yeah.
that's very good movies
See,
with
my idea of a good space movie is Alien.
yes, the first one.
That's right. That's it. That's it. All in the spaceship.
Yeah,
Pre-lit, all in the spaceship. Character, find it, can't find it, yeah, kills you. Great. Bravo.
it's a little bit thriller, sci-fi thriller, a little bit.
Pardon?
A thriller, a little bit.
Yes, yes, that's right. It's thriller. It's a thriller, horror, scary, wonderful film.
Yeah,
All done with character and with location and with light. Very simple.
yeah, and Sigourney Weaver is wonderful also.
Yeah, brilliant film. Ridley Scott's best.
Yeah, that's why. But for now, what advice you can give for make a good action film?
Good characters. Good. The audience needs to. The characters need to be. The character needs to grab the audience first. The good action film was the one with what was it called? The original with mm, it was my favorite. I was in Singapore when I saw it the first time. It's with my mind is going. Uh, the Take, not the Take. What was it called? Um, they made three of them with a French director and an English star. Uh, Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
What's the one with Liam Neeson where he has to go, Rick, I have skills, and if you don't give me my daughter back, I'm going to use them on you. That was a great film. I saw it in Singapore. I went right back the next day and saw it again.
Yeah, but that's great because
Because you identify with the situation, with the actor.
yeah,
With
yeah,
the actor and the situation. Then when he goes and he has to do all the action, you're with him.
yeah, yeah, true. That's why for make it like little bit Jason Bourne movies.
Which film?
Jason Bourne movies. You know, Jason Bourne. You know the
Oh, Jason Bourne is fantastic.
yeah
Yeah, that's fantastic because you identify with the character right away
yeah.
because you're on his side and he is, you know, then you're there.
What actor need to have to be like skills to be a good action star? Like what type of skills he needs to have? Definitely, for sure.
Well, obviously, if you take Jason Bourne, he didn't have any skills except being a great actor. He wasn't an action actor. He
No,
wasn't a martial artist.
no.
Who's that actor? What's his name?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon. It's Matt Damon. Doesn't matter. He's put in the right situation, the right location. He can do the acting, and he can do and all the fighting is.
Yeah,
Don't see it.
that's yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant, and it was a huge. It was bigger than James Bond.
What is
Brilliant,
the
because the style, the
yeah but,
style,
yeah
the style of the director helped make that real. The
yeah
style.
exactly the style. Yeah, and also I think
That
sometimes
was the perfect marriage of style
yeah
and charisma equals action.
yeah that's the best combination for actors and yeah like I said last time we talked about with some friend stunt and said now with technology you have to be good physically nice good looking and you can have a stunt double to make some different part and you are the star.
Yeah, if you know what you know, since he's old and fat now, what's his name? The
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal. That's all he does. He does a close up, and then they cut to wide shot. It's a double.
Yeah,
It's a double for everything.
wow, that's incredible.
Stupid, but it works. Yeah, he can't do anything. He's old and fat, but he does this, and you see his close up. So
Yeah,
anything, it can be done 1,000 different ways. You have to know what you're working with. You have to get the figure. The best thing about Steven is his face. So you come into Steven's face and you go wide and use a stunt double.
what is the like because you're the director also and so what is the best moment for actors when he's gaining more age or more mature or because Van Damme started when he was young a little bit
Yes.
like 27 28 but what is the best point and also for make it look like when you're on screen, very strong. Even we forget about the skills, martial arts skills, but the look, the style of the actor. Like when we talk about Marlon Brando or James Dean. Like
Talk about who?
when we think about the charisma about Marlon Brando, like example, Marlon Brando had a lot of charisma. When he became older and
Well, you
older,
see, that all comes from the actor. Either the actor has it or he doesn't. If I put James Dean or Marlon Brando on the screen, they don't have to do anything. Just because they have an inner monologue. They have something going on in their spirit. They have a trouble. They have an angst.
yeah, yeah.
And if you don't have that, if I just take Joe Blow, who's a plumber on the street, and put him in the camera, you don't you don't care.
Yeah.
But Marlon Brando,
Yeah, yeah. But you're right. When we watch some films with like you said, character action, like just a gun, just a street, just some bad guys.
you know who Jean-Luc Godard is, right?
Yeah,
Okay, Jean-Luc Godard says all you need for a movie is a gun and a girl.
yeah,
A guy, a gun, and a girl. That's it. You have a movie now.
yeah,
If you can't go in the street and make something with a guy and a girl and a gun, you're not a filmmaker. Go away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that he had a way of stripping everything down to its basics, and he knew what to do.
True.
And that's the same with an actor. You know, they either have it or they don't. If they don't have an inner monologue, a charisma, why use them?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I have to said to the money guys of my movie said, don't be scared. Don't be scared about because the distributor don't want to put uh, famous behind me. So because it was, do you think it's okay? I said, you trust me? You trust me? I said, you trust me? You have to trust me
That's
because
right.
you have to trust me. And my best friend said, no, Alan can make it. Thank you. You said that because you're my friend. That's so funny. But no, I said no, it's okay, it's fine because they know what they do. They know what they do. They know. They are not stupid, you know. They are professional. When they want to sell the movie, otherwise they would say, no, we need to do this different way, like that, like this, you know. Don't be offended, but you know. But sometimes it, it's time for your time. You know what I mean? So
Look,
Jean-Claude, start with
it
Bloodsport.
yeah, it all comes down to being at the right place at the right time.
Exactly.
If you're at the right place at the right time, Sergio Leone and Clint Eastwood are a great example.
Yeah.
Clint was a TV actor doing Rawhide for 10 years. Nobody gave him anything else to do. Nobody said he was a movie star. When we had time off during a hiatus. He had a break between seasons. Someone sent him the script for A Fistful of Dollars.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, it's a trip to Rome. Okay, I'll go do it." He wasn't even the first choice. I think they wanted to use Adam West first, but Adam West turned it down because he was going to be Batman.
Mm.
Clint took the part. He goes to Europe. Sergio Leone does this.
Wow.
That's all. Sergio Leone does this.
Ultra
Look
close
at
up.
this close up of Clint. And it made his career, it made his entire career just because he had it and he was ready to give it. And Leone saw that and put it on the big screen. Everybody went, "Whoa!"
Wow. Amazing. Yeah.
That's right place at right time with the right close up.
Yes. Right place, right time, the right close up. Yeah. 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 For sure. And because it's difficult, you know, sometimes for actors, sometimes it's difficult to judge. Because you know I cannot judge myself. You know it's difficult. I love my work, but you know I cannot judge myself. You know sometimes I'm a lot of criticism of myself. You know what I mean? So I'm very criticist about myself. So if but yeah, so it's
But
good.
sometimes it takes someone from the outside to work with you and just say, "Oh, well, let's do this."
Yeah.
Clint and Sergio were just a great example of that. I've marveled at that my whole life.
Yes.
Took
Yes.
he took a TV actor and made him an huge international movie star in a $250,000 Western in Spain.
Yeah.
Now that's genius.
Yeah. Exactly. True. True. Yeah.
It
That's
was that's a throwaway job. That's a throwaway. I think Clint may have gotten 15 or $25,000 for that.
wow. Wow.
Mr. Leone knew his job.
Yeah, like you said, the right place, the right time, the right moment.
That's right. And so much of it comes down to that. It's not cut and dry. It's not like you go to work in the law firm and you start in the mailroom and work your way up and become a lawyer. I mean, it doesn't happen that way in films. Sometimes, but mainly it just being at the right place. You just do your work day after day, month after month, year after year, and sometimes you click with the right people, and it makes it grow.
Yeah, like good team up. We have also to meet the good team, good people, and
Yes,
also good director, good people who can give you a chance. Because I think to be honest, I think I'm very excited. I'm very happy with what I did. But I think if somebody can give me my moment, my chance, like give me a big movies, I can make it something very great because I'm a hard worker and I'm passionate and I can give everything I have inside me. So 100% because I is I'm not I don't have egos. I'm simple. I'm not type of man who I love. I'm proud of what I did. I need to because we need to have proud of what you did.
of course. You can't work if you don't have pride in your work.
Yeah, but I'm always said, oh, I want to do it. I want to do better. I want to improve. I want to advance, and that's called experience. So and so that's good. But I think it's a long process. But I think
It's an entire lifetime process.
yeah, yeah.
You never arrive at an end.
No, of course.
You just keep doing the work, improve, get better, do the work better. That's all you can do.
Yes. Thank you very much, David, for everything you did because it was very interesting to because uh, we give some tips, and it's very important for us to have advice and also to let people understand it's a passion, it's a business, but also creativity
Yes,
because creativity is the first and the business of the business is others. That's for director and actors. That's learning a lot and step by step. But sometimes too much people wants to burn the bridge. That's not good. So we
that's
have to,
right.
yeah, and that's not good because you have to when I think about, because I can talk about myself, about that. So step by step, I think right now experience make it the difference. So that's why now I can go on big set. I can work with huge people because
You know what to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't waste my time. So that's why people are very happy. The professional actor I'm working on set for my movies, they're very happy. They said, "Oh, we don't waste time. We quick, boom, 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 boom."
That's it.
So
That's it.
nobody was upset. Everyone was very happy.
One day we were on the set with Clint. I watched him give the best piece of direction I've ever heard in my life. An actor's talking to him about, well, I don't know if my character should do this or my character should do that,
Mm,
my character this, my character that. Clint just listening. And we are getting ready to do the scene. And finally, he just ended the conversation by saying this: don't overthink it, just do it.
great. Yeah, that's why.
That's it. That's it. Now, that's the advice for the cinematographer, for the director, for the lighting man, for the actor. Don't overthink it, just do it.
Yeah,
Best advice ever on a set.
yeah. Just do it. That's what I love when I know what I have to do, but I do it. I do you feel the emotion, you feel the feeling. That's you don't need to overact. You
That's right.
let it go. Just let it go.
That's right.
So that's what I organic. Let it go, and the moment give you the everything we need for making
Well,
the scene
yeah,
great.
there should never be acting,
Yeah,
not just overacting, just be. We have this. What are you going to do? Why? You just have this.
yeah,
You have the emotion in the eyes. That tells the whole story.
yeah. That's great because I remember a lot of. I did a casting. I was on casting for a TV, a French TV. Hopefully, I will get it because it's a good job and a good character. But I arrived on the casting. The guy said, "Oh, you dress like the character." I said, "I'm already the character." I go, my dialogue, boom, 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 boom. It was, oh my gosh. I say, I was my line. I was ready. I said, boom, 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 boom. 6 minutes. Wow, 6 minutes, two takes. That's it.
That's it.
And
That's how it has to be. That's how it should be.
yeah, but now I said, yeah, because so it's for a Belgium TV show. It's for a 3 episode, and I was completely focused on the stuff. I was focused, but because I don't need to do, like quite relaxed, the tone of like the way you have to talk. It is military, okay, you talk more military. You have to, like a friend, like, oh yeah, good, that,
That's right.
no.
That's right. That's
So
right.
so you
Simple.
know the
Keep
type,
it
like,
simple.
that's that, yeah. And you don't need to play or like overact. And the guy was, because I was struck with this like that, said, like, just my head, because I talk with 3 people. When I talk to this guy, my eyes like this. When I talk this and this, nobody
That's
was in
it.
front of me.
That's it. That's it. Don't overthink it. Just do it.
Do it
And
exactly.
there's no need to act. Don't act. Be.
Be the
Be.
character.
Be. Don't act. Be.
Be, yeah.
That's it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good tips for actors. Thank you very much, David. And we are excited to having you soon as possible, once we can figure this out.
Do I
For
get to do it? Do I get to go to Thailand too?
yeah, well, yeah, I think yes, because the guy from Thailand, he said about the rules. He said it's gonna be for spring, like mid-spring. It's gonna be a small team. We like
Smaller the better.
small team, like
I want.
town.
Here's my idea for how to work. Natural location,
Yeah,
available light,
yeah,
actors, shoot.
exactly.
Check it on. Check to make sure everything you have the shots. Check it on the monitor. Move on.
Yeah, true.
I don't want to fuck with lights. I don't want to fuck with location. I want it natural, available. Do it. Move on.
Yeah,
Because the best light you'll ever find is not by anyone but the big gaffer in the sky.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's the best light. Choose your time of day, choose your location, do it, move on.
yeah. True, true. Yeah, that's
It's how you started working. You're in the street. Did you have 10 lights to help you? Did you have 10 grips to help
um, now we have small light, of course, but in the beginning when I start, we use natural light when I start.
That's the best. That is the best. You have a few things if you need help, but mainly I always try to do. And that makes the day much quicker, much simpler, much better
Yeah,
for
and
everyone.
everything can be also, we can do a very nice color correction after.
Yes, of course, if you need, of course.
Yeah. Anyway, that's good. That it's thank you very much, David, for spend good time to talk, and it's always good and very nice. And I'm excited. So because oh yeah, all of my team said hi to you, because they said yesterday I was with them on interview, and I said, say hi to David. Ron Smorenburg worked with a huge action star like Jackie Chan, Tony Jaa. He said it's such honor you are with us.
I'm thrilled to be with you. I'm thrilled to work with the new generation anytime. I love the technicians. I love the quality. I love the technical things that we have nowadays. I love the equipment, and I'm happy anytime to work with you. And I'm happy to talk with you. I'm happy to be with you at your pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, David. That's mean a lot to me, and the best things we can do is to enjoy what we do,
That's it.
and to make it happen. And for sure, that's the COVID time, so that's difficult time for everyone on
We
earth.
we need to wait until we've passed the COVID time,
Yeah,
so that it's safe for everyone, and then we do our work.
yeah.
Now
So
we prep. Now we plan. Now we talk. Now we prepare.
yeah, we prepared, of course, and so I think the Thailand part will be shot in a couple of months. And even if I have shoot the US part in August or July, no, August or September, it depends how it works for US and stuff. So it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. We have to pray, we have to believe, and to stay positive because it's very,
And we have to also stay safe.
yeah, yeah,
We have to follow the guidelines. This is a dangerous disease.
dangerous time. Yes,
Yes. Yeah.
exactly. Okay, David. So thank you, and
Thank you,
be
sir.
safe. Be safe, and much love from France. And
I only wish I was there with you.
oh yeah,
I
you
love
will.
Europe so much. I love Europe so much. Promise me you'll let me do a European film with you.
You will. You will because we talk about to do this film, yeah, also this thriller in Europe. So yeah,
Please.
we will fly you here and so, with a small cast and crew, and we will make it very strong.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm dying to, I love Europe. I just love the atmosphere, the people, the food, the architecture. Let's use it all. It's there to take.
No, we have even on the part three we have, that's good for the last one. We'll have US, Europe, Thailand.
Bravo. Bravo, young man. I'm very proud of your work.
Thank you, David. So it's always a pleasure, and so hopefully with the part three we will win more award because you are with us.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled that you have been part of my life. I'm thrilled that I understood you from the very beginning when you were just yourself and a camera in the streets of Paris. And I'm thrilled how you've grown and brought it all the way to Borrowed Time. And I'm thrilled to be a part.
Thank you, David. Thank you very much, and see you very soon.
Ciao.
And yeah, David, you're still, yes. So soon when I have the update trailer, that's the same trailer, but they will change the title. I will send it to you. And when I have another scene from the film, I will send it to you on Vimeo, like I do.
Bravo. I'm always happy to see you.
Thanks, sir.
Ciao. Bye-bye.